Hey guys, I'm here to give you some information about the Progressive Snapshot. To Progressive, it's their version of tracking your movements and how you drive. Now, I had this for about 3 months. It seemed to work just fine, like they say. You give 3 months, and then they'll give you a box like this. Make sure you keep the box, because when you're done, they want you to ship it back in this box. If you throw it away or lose it, don't worry about it, because you just got to get in a box with a shipping label. They do pay for the return address, so you don't have to worry about paying for that. So when you get it, there's 3 lights that come on. When you do it right, it has instructions on how to put it. It's really simple. This just plugs in right in the bottom of your dash, and it goes into the same place you do your diagnostic report or something on your vehicle. Now, some reports of this say that it makes your vehicle run funny, makes it die, all that stuff. It could, because it does plug into where you do diagnostic reports where you delete codes and stuff. So I can see where some computers might see this as something wrong. My 2015 Chevy Colorado had no problems. The first week, it was a little bit sluggish, just slightly a bit, and then after that, it was just fine. I did get an email saying that on my diagnostic reports through OnStar that it did detect something stopping certain diagnostics from being performed. Don't know what that was, but everything else looked fine on it. Just ran just fine. Now, how these work is it measures three things: hard braking, accelerating, and time you drive. Now, of course, it's kind of bad if you work like a factory job or a night shift, because how this works is if you drive at night between trips between 12 and 4 a.m. on weekends, they could ding you for that. Because I guess that's when they're drunk drivers and stuff. They think maybe you're driving after drinking, partying. I don't know, but if you do have a night job and you do work those hours and get off around that time period, this probably is not gonna be the best for you, because you're gonna get dinged every time you drive. I never drove at night during that time for that one reason, because I didn't want to get dinged for it. The less you drive, the more you save. I have a work truck, so I hardly ever drive my personal truck except for weekends. So my mileage was down quite a bit. So that's why I signed up for it, because I don't drive. I should pay $500 some dollars a month or every 6 months when I don't drive my truck. And actually, I ended up getting an A+ rating with a ding. I did slow down one time too fast, and it dinged me. Now the speed, how they do it is if you slow down faster than 7 miles per hour per second, which is, to me, it was really hard to do. I slowed down quite a bit, pretty fast, and never dinged me. Got one ding, that was it. Fast accelerating, same way. If you go faster than 7 miles per hour in 1 second, same thing, and get dinged. But really, it works fine. I mean, 3 months, you get back. They'll say you want it back, and you get your rating. There's A+, there's A, there's B, B-. There's all the levels there. I saved. I do. There's some reports out there that said that what you did save, they just up your limits. I haven't got my quote yet, like my final quote that says, "Hey, your next quote bill is this," because I haven't got that yet because I did 6 months. But it did say on the app I saved $150, and so I mean, of course, it's gonna be different for everybody because it goes by mileage. I don't drive hardly mine, but as far as I can see, this is not a scam. It's all how this works is. Well, there's two types of things. Let me tell you this. You can get it through your phone, to where you can have your phone app, and it will do your driving for you without using this. You don't need this at all. So if you're afraid it's going to mess up your vehicle, you can get the phone and do it through your normal phone. However, it's got some downsides. If you're in the passenger seat, it's supposed to realize that you're not driving. So it won't dock you if you get in your aunt's car or your mom and dad's car. It's not supposed to dock you if you get in the passenger seat. It's supposed to somehow sense that. Don't know how, but it's supposed to sense that you're not driving. The bad thing about that with me having a work truck and my personal vehicle, I don't drive my work truck chaotic or anything, but I drive it a lot. It's a lot of mileage. So I didn't want that app on my phone, because then it's going to say, hey, you drive a lot. I mean, you drive all the time. We're going to dock you a bunch. It's going to cost you more. So I downloaded this because it goes just in your vehicle. Then you know for sure this is the only thing it's counting towards. You don't need a cell phone for this or any data, I don't believe. It just plugs in to your vehicle and uses GPS through this device. I guess, I don't know, I think they pay for a cellular service, because I think it did say if you didn't have any cellular service in your area, this will not work. So I guess it's got a SIM card or something in it that provides internet or something through satellite to transfer how fast you're going and your GPS tracking. it's really, I think it's a great thing that they came out with this. However, let me tell you this, it will cost more. If you're a bad driver, your rates will go up. Back when this came out, commercials said, hey, your rates won't go up, blah, blah, blah. Now it will. I guess they found out more people drive crazy, I guess. I'm not sure, but your rates can go up for this. So it's, if you're happy paying what you're paying right now and you think, man, I'm in heavy traffic, I do drive a lot, this might not be for you. You might just better off just paying the normal bill of whatever it is your policy is. But as far as for me, I saved a lot of money on this, and I don't think it's a scam. I don't think they rob you. I mean, I know sometimes I felt like I stopped too fast or I gunned it too fast. This never went off. This will beep at you. There's two types of beeps. There's I think a warning beep, and there was a actual like, hey, you got dinged beep. Because it has beeped at me twice, and I looked on my app. That's the other thing you do. You can look on your app and see how many dings you got, how many miles you drove, how much time it took you from getting there. And I only got dinged once, and it's just beeped at me like 3 times. So I think it gives you a warning, but it's pretty hard. Unless you drive like a maniac, it's hard to get dings on this. I mean, and if you're in high traffic flow, like a big city where you're constantly stopping a little quickly because traffic in front of you is stopping, might not be for you. But I live in a small town. This was great. If you got any questions, just leave a comment in the bottom here, and I'll see if I can answer it, because it's a great device and I recommend it. Thanks.